Hello, friends. I'm Sinjuni. So, I will explain to you how understanding index node and Linux. So, index are core to in Linux file system. They manage file metadata, not data itself, efficient and use handles system integrity and performance. So, I will explain to you one by one related to index node. First of all, we will see what is an anode. Anode is an Linux. Every file is represented by an anode. An anode is a data structure that stores metadata about a file, but not the file name or its actual content. Each file and directory in Linux or Unix has an associated anode number. Each content inform important information about the file, except its name and actual data. Unix metadata related to the contents, file size, file permission, mm, file types. For example, directory, regular file, etc. Permissions, read, write, execute, timestamps, access, modified, changed. These are the metadata storages, uh, ownership, etc. Unix. Each file or directory has a unique inode number. In a Linux operating system, each file has a unique inode number, has associated inode table, fixed size, array holding all inodes. Next, key metadata stored in inodes. File size in a inode is showed by the bytes. Type of file is a regular file directory, link, etc. Permissions. It's a read, write, execute. These are the permission arguments. Timestamp, access, modify, change. Owner and group IDs. Number of hard link. Well, pointer to data logs. Anode number, unique identifier for the anodes. These are the key metadata stored in anodes. Next one, how anodes work in the file system. In the in the file system, anode is work to the associated with number. First one is file creation. Um, a new anode is associated when a file is created. Second one is the directory mapping. Directories stored file names like to anode numbers. Kernel access. Linux kernel use anodes to retrieve file information. In the first, we will create a one file as anode is assigned to it. The file name is stored in the directory which map to the anode number. When you open a file, the system looks up the anode to access file information. That is anode information that is called kernel access. Hard links are show the same inode number, which soft link have different inodes. This is the working of the inodes means index node. Next one is the finding inode numbers. And so uh, uh, ls space slash I. These command using to the finding inode number. Display the display the number next to file name. Start commands show details anode di- metadata information using the starts command. For example, permission, timestamps, etc. Uh, Third one is the find space dash I now. This is located file by anode I node number. This is all about the finding anode numbers. So these commands using the find the specific anode number and display the file number. Next one is the monitoring anode uses. Uh, mm, D, D, TF space dash I command using to the reports to total used free anodes partition per partition. Use thresholds alt when use reach reach critical level like 90%. Mm. Next one is the mapping anode exit exhaust. Mm. For common error means re- recognizing error. No space left on device ex- may indicate anode exhaustion, not disk space. These are the cleanup, reform, reformatting. These are the solution of mapping. Remove unnecessary small files and logs. Delete the unnecessary small files. Mm. Recreate file system with more anode if needed. These are the mappings. Next one is the limits and configuration. Anode counts set during file system creation. Uh, can't be changed later. Um, use makes commands to specify anode count. For example, mkfs dot xt4 space dash n. This is the example of the anode count set during file system creation. Balance between anode count, balance, with, balance between anode count and available disk space is key. Difficult to vary, difficult every by file system types. Adjust anode density with mix options. Last, this is the practical example of cleaning up anodes. So remove empty file using find slash dash size 0 space dash delete. This is the remove the file example. Next one is the delete older logs. Find slash var slash log space name dot log. This is the user to the delete old logging. Clear temp directory. rm dash rm. This is the user to clear all directories. These are the real practical example of the index node. Remove empty file, delete older logging, clear temp directories. Last is the conclusion. Index are we Index are essential to Linux file system operations. Pro, proactive monitoring and cleaning help avoid performance issues. Master commands like df, ls, start, find for anode control. These commands are used. Configure file system will used. Pro- proper file system configuration in the efficient anode uses. Thank you.